Mr. President.
Agent Collins, come on in.
When I became president, first thing I asked was about the secrets.
Hi guys, I'm Bella from CNN Brazil. It's really nice meeting you.
Do you prefer Bella, not Isabella? Bella?
Yes, Bella.
Hola. Yeah, nice to meet you.
So I want to start this interview quoting President Cole. He says, "The world is 19 times more fucked than anyone realizes." How does this line resonate with you guys personally?
I try to be not cynical as much as I can in life.
Yeah.
I really do. And I have a lot of hope for the human spirit and what we can achieve and what we can do. And I know sometimes it does feel like, there's a lot in that's not going well.
Yeah.
But I do have hope. I'm speaking as a president right now, so diplomatic. I do have hope, and I do see the good in what can come. But yes, the show definitely delves into the whole what if of our future and where we're headed. That's what I have to say about that.
What you got, Nicholson? What do you think?
I agree. I feel like it's sort of on us to try to keep hopeful and positive and finding the joys in our lives, and also, the looking outward and seeing where we can fight the good fight, whether it be, in your community or towards caring for the planet. There's lots to be done, but I think the first point of call is keeping it positive and hopeful and light and sharing that with the people that you meet in a day.
Yeah.
Because the opposite doesn't work.
Yeah, I feel like there's no real objective experience of reality, especially today with everybody's individual algorithm feeding them more of what they already want to see. You tend to find in this world what you're looking for. And so if you're in the darkness, looking for more darkness, that's what you're going to find. And if you're in the light, looking for more light, that's what you're going to find. And I think Dan is a very interesting person in terms of who he is as a person, because he does spend a lot of time contemplating worst case scenarios. I know this because on This Is Us, we played a game called Worst Case Scenario, where we just talked about like the crappiest thing that could happen in life. And so I think now he's done that with Paradise. He's like, I'm gonna make a show just based on worst case scenario. But even in the midst of that, the light is present. Right. And so I agree with my two co-stars here. Like, you have to believe that something is worth living for, fighting for. Otherwise, what's the alternative?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. And
We also pick
it
up from a
reminds
very privileged place.
that's good. Yeah. And Brazilian actress Fernanda Torres, she once said that art can endure through life, even in the most difficult times. Do you guys see Paradise as a piece of art meant to spark reflection? And what do you hope the audience takes away from watching it? Like you guys just said about being positive and looking for the light.
Yeah, I hope that it is a positive experience for them. I don't think anybody sets out on this job or any job to depress anyone. I feel like we find comfort in experiencing fictional situations with that human beings get set in these shows, and it's like you get to experience what that would be like watching it through their eyes, and that's where drama comes from. It's not, if everything was just roses, we wouldn't have to experience what grief feels like and how to get through that, or a loss of a child, or a loss of a relationship. And sometimes it takes extreme circumstances to pull those things to focus really sharply. And that's what I think you see the three of these characters in the show finding themselves in that position. And yes, I think that's a very fertile ground for storytelling, I think. And one in this show specifically is one that we can actually maybe think, well, how close are we to this situation? So it does feel like, I don't know, more relevant than just watching something completely, out of the blue.
Yeah.
I think one of Dan's superpowers is shining a light on the human experience, but like in all of its fullness of grief and joy and loyalty and distrust and anger, and making it also entertaining. And art can be entertaining, and art can take us out of our own lives for a minute. And it can be just sort of, just that, to be out of your own life for a minute. It can also be sort of recognizing something in one of these characters that you feel is similar to yourself.
Yeah.
Recognizing yourself in art is another beautiful thing it can be.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times in human experience, when you're going through something traumatic or painful, the experience is nobody knows what this feels like. I'm going through this by myself or whatnot. And so you read a book, you see a film or a television show that illuminates that other people are going through something that I've gone through. And then that pain, that experience becomes something shared. You feel less alone and you're like, okay, I'm not by myself. Other people are going through this too. And it actually makes it a little bit easier to continue forward. So, yeah.
Art.
Yeah. And I want to say that I watched the first episode without knowing anything about the show. And
I love that.
Best
I
way to watch
ended the first episode freaking out, you guys.
it.
This is amazing. Congratulations. It's
Oh,
so
nice.
Thank you, Bella.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sienna. So, Martin, can you say hi to Brazil and say something for Brazilian fans?
Hi, Brazil. Thank you.
Hello.
Appreciate you. Look forward to coming to see you in person sometime soon.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
We can't wait. You're all invited. Please
Right
come.
on. Later, Bella.
Thank you.
President loved you. The relentless man. He never stopped.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you do.